Hello, my sweet baby angels. I have another message for you. This message is incredibly important. To the person who has been trying to manifest money, the universe hears you, and the universe has given me this download so that I can give it to you, because this is going to completely change the way that you've been trying to manifest money. This person is the person that I've been speaking about in all of my videos. This person has been the person that has made me feel anxious and stressed out and lack. Lack has come to my mind so much since I've made my channel, and I've made my channel probably a month ago. You have really been looking for money. You have really been drowning in debt. You're drowning in bills. Things come up out of nowhere. Car repairs. I'm sensing car issues all the time. There's always something going on with the car. And you really just, you're tired of being blindsided with this. You're a hardworking person. I really get that as well. Like, you go to work when you're supposed to. You've held down a job for a long time. You are a money mindset kind of person. You put money away. I'm sensing that you have a savings account, but it's like with the car repairs, like your car repairs have really been, dipping into your savings account. You've been stressing about maybe medical bills. I'm sensing somebody has medical bills. There's a whole lot of like bills, invoices being thrown at you that are like expecting you to pay money like right away. And you don't have that money. And you're sitting here and you're wondering, how am I going to get this money to these people so that they stop charging me interest? Because already, that's going to eat up the money that you have on top of the money that you already owe. So you got to get this money to them quickly. And I really sense that all of your money manifestation has been centered around making sure that you could pay off these debts, which is incredibly smart. The universe is really proud of that you're handling your shit. You are really on top of your shit. This person who is trying to manifest money, you're really on top of your shit. But see, the universe is like almost yelling at me about making sure that you understand exactly what it takes to manifest money. I get the sense that you've looked into manifestation before. This isn't your first time on YouTube. This video got to you for a reason, So you most likely found me in your relateds, and you've been looking for, money manifestation advice for a while. And I think the biggest thing that you've come across is this like positive perspective that everybody talks about in any aspect of manifestation. In order to manifest anything, you need to come to the universe with a high frequency. And the best way to have a high frequency, this is why everybody recommends a positive perspective, is because it's the best way to have high frequency, or it's the best way to raise your frequency. Now, I think you are misinterpreting exactly what it means to have a positive perspective. I'm sensing a lot of pessimism when it comes to the perspective of reality of this person, of you. You are, you're sad. I mean, you're really sad, but you're angry. And I think this is what's causing the disconnect or the misunderstanding when it comes to really comprehending what positive perspective is. So these car repairs that you have to pay for, I think anybody would call that a bad situation, correct? When your car breaks down, you need your car to get to work, you need your car to get anywhere. So when your car breaks down, you're kind of at the mercy of other people. And I sense you're extremely independent. So you're not trying to ask for help. You do not want to ask for help. You might not even have the ability to ask anyone for help. So it's extremely important that you get this money and you get it in a way that you've earned it, or in a way that, like, you know, you get like a check in the mail type situation. But it's not from asking for assistance. It's not charity. It's, you've, I don't know, won it, you've earned it. That's what I'm getting. So in these bad situations, and especially when they've piled on and you've had a lot of situations pile on, you're at this point where you're exhausted and all of these emotions are coming up. And the more that you feel like life continues to throw, the universe continues to throw these like hard times at you, the more you overthink, the more that you, because of this hyper independence, you're blaming yourself for all of these things that are going wrong in your life. And because of that, it's really difficult for you to have even close to a positive perspective on life. And so I want to share with you exactly what they mean when they say positive perspective, because it doesn't mean that when these bad things happen, you're just gonna sit back and be like, okay, I'm grateful, right? I'm grateful that my car is breaking down, right? I'm grateful that I got to pay all this money and I don't know where it's going to come from, right? I mean, come on. Like, that is not what it means. And I think that's what you're battling. You are trying your best to be grateful because you know that gratitude also heightens frequency. But when bad things happen, these normal human emotions come up. And these emotions you've labeled as bad because they're problematic to other people, they're problematic to you, and they don't feel good, right? But that's the thing, that's what the universe wants you to understand, is that you don't need to, number one, stop those emotions from coming up. Okay, that's humanity, that's life. The main reason that we are here is to experience life. You need to feel these emotions. So when you start getting angry that you got some more money to dish out, when you start getting angry that, you know, you got to fix something else, you can't just go home and lay down and chill out, don't feel like you're messing up your manifestation, because you're not. You're feeling the emotion. Just feel it. Let it be there. Okay? Positive perspective is all about like having an optimistic view of yourself and of the universe. Okay? When bad things happen to you, it's easy to blame the universe and just be like, why do you hate me? What did I do to deserve having you be so upset with me? But that's not what's happening, okay? If the universe didn't care about you, nothing would be happening to you. Nothing. Your life would be completely boring. You'd be going through monotonous routine. Every day would be like Groundhog's Day, but there would be no drama, no bad things, nothing. Because those bad things are lessons. Okay? Those bad things they're teaching you something. And what does a good parent do? A good parent teaches their child. I don't exactly want to say that the universe is our parent, but there's kind of that relationship, just because the universe has a better understanding than we do. It has a wider view of the timeline, right? So you need to have a positive perspective, an optimistic view of you and the universe, okay? Positive perspective is all about self-love. Let me say that again. Positive perspective is all about self-love. If you don't believe that you can get through a situation, if you don't believe that all these bad things happening to you aren't because of what you've done, and that was a little confusing, so let me reiterate that. If you do believe that all of these things happening to you is your fault and you've done something to make them happen to you, or you believe that the universe is just against you and the universe is trying its best to keep you from this abundance or this happy life that you're after, you're lowering your frequency. Okay? You do not have a positive perspective if you believe those things. And I'm here to tell you, a lot of that belief is going to come from your childhood trauma. You've created pathways in your mind for safety. And I truly believe that these self-deprecating thoughts, they're a safety measure for you. It's easier for you to sit back and to not take any chances. Don't take the risk. Because if you take the risk, you'll lose something. But what the universe has been telling me is that you are capable. The universe is not going to throw something at you that you're not ready to handle. Okay? Any and every opportunity that the universe comes up with, whether it be a lesson or it be something good happening to you, the universe is doing it because it believes in you. Okay? The universe is putting these challenges in front of you because it believes that you are going to overcome them. And in that, you are going to realize the more that you overcome, the more that you're going to realize that you are completely capable of handling any and every situation that comes around. Whether it be money, whether it be love, whether it be family, whatever, work, whatever. You are completely capable. You have to believe that, okay? There is no if, and, or but. You are not here because you're incapable, okay? You're here because the universe is trying to play a game with you. And all of these lessons and all of these good things that are happening to you, it's all a part of the game, okay? You have to love yourself. You have to find a way. This is the first step, okay? The reason that you don't believe that the universe is for you is because you hate yourself. All of it revolves around hating yourself. And I'm here to tell you right now, money is attracted to people who love themselves. Money is attracted to confident people. I mean, what person do you know that doesn't think that they're the shit, but has a shit ton of money? So the very first step of what you have to understand, what you have to work on, is self-love. You have to find a way to trust and believe in yourself. And the funny thing is that everyone around you already does. I know you have this perspective. I can feel it. You have this perspective that people are secretly judging you and they're secretly dissing you in their minds when you walk by. Honestly, they're not. If anything, they're more intimidated by you because they can sense how capable you are of everything. I just said before that you're the type of person who goes to work. You have your shit under control. You've got, all your ducks are in a row and they're organized as fuck, okay? You have thought meticulously about this. But the only reason that you don't have money is because you hate yourself. Or it's because you dislike yourself. Okay? If you want money to fall into your lap, if you want your money manifestation to really start to work, you need to find a way to trust and believe that you are going to make it. You're going to figure any and every situation out that the universe wants to throw at you to throw you off your guard. And every time that something comes up, every time that one of these bad situations comes around and tries to knock you off your feet, that self-hatred, that self-dislike is going to be what knocks you on your feet. And the universe is just going to set the board back up like this is a chess game, and it's going to play it out again. Okay, you have got to get past this if you want to move on in your life. If you want growth, if you want abundance, you've got to find a way to love yourself. So all of this anxiety, all of this self-doubt, all of this worry that you have is lowering your frequency. And low frequency attracts lessons. Okay, high frequency attracts abundance and happiness and good things, So I'm trying to remember if I've got everything. I want to make sure that I've said this as best I can. Of course, guys, if you have any questions at all, please comment, because I really feel like the universe and I are like, you know, on the same page with this. Because I've struggled with this for a really long time. So I completely understand where you're coming from. And I did not see a change in my life until I started to realize how capable I am. I was so afraid of everything. I was so afraid of any and every situation that my husband and I got ourselves into. And I was so sure, going through my 20s, I was so sure that the lesson was never going to end, that I was just going to have to deal with the fact that the universe just was against me, didn't like me. But then eventually I started doing something that was really hard. I started doing something that I could be proud of. And I realized just how capable I am and how I couldn't have gotten through it without the universe. Meaning that the universe was always on my side and that all of this went the way that it was supposed to go. I didn't waste any time. I'm looking back, I have absolutely no regrets. I'm happy with the way things went because I am where I am and I have the information that I have now. And all I want to do is help you guys. Genuinely. I mean, no tarot cards today. I'm not really, I don't feel like I need to do a reading for you because I feel like this is what you needed to hear. This is the key to your happiness. This is the key, because this is what's going to jumpstart your manifestation career. This is what's going to completely change your entire life. The moment you start to love yourself, everything else is going to fall into place. I don't know why, but the universe does not have respect for people who doubt themselves. It doesn't have respect for people who doubt the universe either. So it's completely different from God. I'm getting a sense that whoever's watching this, you have a Christian wound. You have a religion wound. And I'm here to tell you, you've been dabbling in spirituality because there was something about Christianity that lifted you up, but you couldn't get with it, there was just way too much that was bothering you, that was sitting on you wrong. And I feel like you've been dabbling in spirituality because spirituality has that thing that you need that you were getting from Christianity. But you want to make sure that it's not a religion, organized in that manner. And I'm here to tell you it isn't. Okay, the universe, it's not, there's love, but it's not in the way that they make you believe that God loves you. The universe, it's more love in respect. Okay? It's more love in purpose. It's like, you're my creation, and I obviously created you because I'm excited about what you and I are going to do together with your free will and my sort of destiny. The universe is excited for what this partnership is going to be like. It crafted your personality, it crafted who you are, and it's crafting your experiences. And that little section of you that makes the game fun, that makes things unpredictable, that's what the universe has that love, respect for. And in that, you have to realize that you have to have it for yourself too. If you want those things, if you want ease, if you want, a good life, genuinely, you need to find a way to love yourself. And trust and have faith that anything and everything that you want is coming to you. and you are completely capable of getting. All right. I think that's it. I'm not getting anything else. So I'm so happy that we got to talk. I'm really glad that, I'm making videos and I'm getting some views and things are going well. So I really, really hope that you guys are getting something out of this. Please leave me a comment, like the video if you felt like I was, speaking to you. Let me know what's going on in your journey. I think we need to grow together, despite we might all be at different places in our journey. I still feel like we can help each other. Okay. So please don't be a stranger. Please let me know that you were here. And thank you so much for watching. And I can't wait to see how much money you make.